Yo, what's going on, guys? Ironcane here, back on Dragon Ball The Breakers Season 5 video, and in today's video, we'll be talking about the next new 2 transfers that are coming to Dragon Ball The Breakers Season 5, and they are officially Goku Black Super Saiyan Rose and Trunks Adult Super Saiyan 2. So these guys are going to be coming with some great skills and some really cool looking super attacks, especially on Goku Black's side. So let me turn myself up just a little bit here, just because I am going to be a little quiet since I'm literally leaving right before work, or I'm going to be leaving for work soon. So this banner is going to be up until basically until next month. So until May 10th, this banner will be up. So very interesting. So let's go ahead and take a look at Rose first, and in the following video we will take a peek see at Trunks. So this is the super attack. That is the one that I'm definitely most excited for. This is going to be Crimson Edge. So this is a super attack where we actually get to use the scythe on Rose. I mean, this is one of the things people actually complain about the Raider not having and possessing was the scythe. So I do think it is very cool that we're actually going to be able to use it with the transfer variant, and we will be able to see like what the model looks like using this scythe if we actually collect the Dragon Balls, become like level 4. So the description of this move is restore the enemy and slice them with a key sickle. So here it's very quick. The dash is very fast. I mean, I've definitely seen faster, but they've reduced the speed on all the dashes, to be fair. And in terms of it actually completing the combo, it's literally like 2 hits. 1, 2, 3 hits, and then it's done. So it's a very quick melee attack. In terms of like setting up other survivors for combos, it's probably not the best for that, but I think if it's a very quick, high damage dealing melee super, I feel like it'd be really good for that, just because the reason why you would want a faster melee super as opposed to a longer is because, you know, Raiders will get their break strikes back, like save other survivors or doing their own thing. Maybe it could be interrupted or whatnot. So it's a good way to get some quick damage in. I'm expecting this to deal at least 3/4 of a bar, but we won't know until it actually comes into the game. But this isn't the only new super attack that Goku Black is going to be giving us, or at least Rose. So this is the Super Black Kamehameha Rose. So the description of this is a Kamehameha fired by Goku Black while in his Super Saiyan Rose form. So I'm curious to see if this Rose Kamehameha will possess the same speed and damage and basically be like the same as like the Super Black Kamehameha. It's possible that this is going to be a little bit faster, going to be dealing a little bit more damage. It seems to be very quick. There's like practically 0 startup. Now, I don't know if it's going to be a true Vanish Kick combo, meaning that if you land a Vanishing Kick and pop this move, if it'll like guarantee to hit, or if the Raider will have like some sort of buffer period where they'll be able to dodge it. But this seems very quick. The range seems pretty decent. The width of it seems very good. It seems like a very good super attack. So if you aren't a big fan of melee supers, even though this is probably one of the best looking melee supers in the game, they really went above and beyond with the animations with the transfers this season. Although we are getting less transfers this season. We've gone 5 so far, so we have 3 left after these guys. But these look incredible. These look absolutely incredible. So let's take a look at the skills. I think that's it for supers. Yeah, so this is the new passive skill that he's bringing in. So this is Divinity Incarnate. When I tweeted about this, I was actually incorrect. Apparently the max damage reduction that you can get from this is 15%, and the base is 10. So I don't know if we're seeing the max here, but that is a little noticeable. That is a little bit noticeable, just because melee combos are the way to whittle down dragon changes on survivors the fastest. So if you are somebody that doesn't have break strikes like After Image or Angry Shout, and you find yourself being caught in melee combos a lot, this will allow you to take a little bit less damage. Now, of course, I would just suggest, you know, getting good and like getting good at like vanish counters or just like avoiding the melee. But sometimes you can't. Sometimes you goof. So like skills like this would be interesting. But in terms of skills that make you tankier, we have a couple of them in the game right now. So I'm very curious to see how this will work in combination of those skills. Keep in mind they did reduce the combination effect of tanking skills. So I am curious to see if that will make much of an impact. But again, getting more tanking based skills is very interesting. So I'm curious to see how it does work in combination with others. So here we actually get a sneak preview of his Ki Blasts at level 2, which is really cool. He has unique Ki Blasts. It looks like he's using like the sword to attack with them. And they seem very, very controllable. Like you can see he's able to turn the camera very quickly and kind of move where the Ki Blasts are going to work or move. So he has Destructive Impulse. A lot of transfers have Destructive Impulse at this time. Basically all it does is when you destroy houses or like boxes or anything that can be destructible or anything that is destructible, you get a percentage back to your limit gauge. And that is pretty much it in terms of Rose Goku Black here. Now again, I think this super attack, the melee Crimson Edge super, is probably going to be the most impressive thing. Let me actually go here so you guys can like see more of the text. But yeah, I think his super attacks look incredible. I don't think he has bad super attacks. I think what's going to separate this guy from Base Black, because Base Black is quite good. Base Black has the spammy Kamehamehas at level 3. He has the spammy ball base Ki Blast at level 1. I think at level 2 he has lasers. So already Rose is looking to have better Ki Blast at level 2, like we saw previously. So what's really going to separate this guy from base is his Ki Blast level 1 and 2, just because he already has or is looking to have very good Ki Blast at level 2. Of course, you know, the damage is, you know, damage on Ki Blast isn't really going to be like that crazy. But in terms of actually like landing, since it will be decent. I mean, the speed on it isn't like amazing or anything like that, but it's definitely a lot better than the laser that he has as Base Black. But let's take a look at the notes for the passive skill, just so we have a better idea of like actually the percentage of the melee damage decrease that we're actually going to be getting from the data mines. Let me go ahead and pull that up really quick. Oh, I never actually paused the video there. Oopsies. But if you guys ever want to see this type of stuff, feel free to join my Discord, which is in the description below. So pretty much this is going to be the skill. Divinity Incarnate for Rose. Reduces the close range attack damage taken from melee. So at base it's going to be 10. And if you get it all the way to plus 20, it increases it to 15. So you can't upgrade it that much. But it is definitely going to be an interesting skill to see how much of an impact it actually makes. Again, like I feel like when it comes to like a skill like this, you could just equip something like Break Strike. Yeah, like something like Break Strike, just so if you do get caught in a melee, you can just like end a melee. But if you don't have those skills, which is very possible you don't have those skills, this is another option. And say if you want to run a tanky build where you're tanking Ki Blast or just tanking in general, I mean, this could be pretty fun to see just like how tanky you can actually be as a transfer now. Because I mean, sometimes in the game it's not about dealing damage, it's not about killing the raider, it's about stalling. It's about stalling the raider to allow other survivors to make a summon, to res an ally, to start the super time machine, to perform a number of actions. So stalling is actually just as important, if not more important, than actually dealing damage in Dragon Ball The Breakers. And I feel like a lot of people tend to forget about that. But in terms of Rose, just to kind of go over one more time, I think Crimson Edge looks really, really good. The melee combo seems to be very, very fast, meaning that you'll have the, more of a likelihood of actually completing this melee combo. Again, just less time for the raider to recover and get their Break Strike back. So I think, in terms of animations, this just looks incredible. It makes me wish that this was on the raider just because of how good it looks, but it just looks fantastic. And then for Super Black Kamehameha Rose, this one looks very good as well. The speed looks pretty solid too. I am very curious to see if it is faster than the Super Base Black Kamehameha, or if it's just faster than Super Kamehameha in general, because it does seem to be very, very quick. Now, it could be dealing a little bit more damage. By the way, this could have the potential to work exactly like the ×10 God Kamehameha, because that's essentially what this move is. It's basically, I would imagine Super Kamehameha or Super Black Kamehameha, but better. So it does have the potential to basically be the ×10 God Kamehameha, but for Rose. I mean, it could be. It could be. I mean, I don't know. We'll have to eventually try it out when this transfer releases, but that has the potential to be the case. But yeah, with that being said, I think Rose is looking like a really good transfer. I think his Ki Blast is looking pretty promising as well. His super attacks look incredible. None of them, like nothing really looks mid on this guy. I mean, the only thing that I feel that you guys could skip here is the passive skill. I don't really feel like this is like a skill that you have to pick up. Like Memories of Battle on base black, I would say is probably a little bit more relevant, just because that's something that you could kind of abuse more than Divinity Incarnate. But I guess to be fair, Divinity Incarnate is something that you could use as well. It's just that I feel like Memories of Battle, getting 30% to your D change every time you take damage, I feel like that's something that's a little more usable than Divinity Incarnate, where, you know, you could obviously just play back away from the Raider, you know, land vanish counters, or just like use After Image or Anger Shout. But again, it's a good option for people that don't have those skills. But that being said, boys, I think Rose looks great. And just as another fellow reminder, this banner is going to be launching tomorrow. And the passive skill is going to be Goku Black Rose's 5-star. I imagine one of his super attacks is going to be his 5-star as well. And this banner will basically be up for a month, and it'll go away the following month in May, on May 9th or May 10th, depending on your time zone. So we'll go over Trunks in a bit here, but Rose is looking really, really good, and I'm very excited to test them out in game. So with that being said, leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Comment down below your thoughts on Goku Black Super Saiyan Rose. Which of the two you're probably going to summon for more, or why you would even summon on this banner. Is it for Rose? Is it for Trunks? Let me know in the comments below. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe to our channel for more videos like these. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Take care, safe, have fun. Peace out, dude.